You know, you really can't be miserable if you drive an RS3. Just the noise, the power, the acceleration. This is like gets the adrenaline going. I had so much fun yesterday driving this Audi. I never got around to hooking up my phone. You go telephone, connect my phone, settings, Bluetooth, find new devices. Yes, my Bluetooth is activated. Oh, Shawn's iPhone. Cool, man. That was quick. This stuff has improved so much. Yes. This stuff has improved so much over the last 5 years, 6 years, that yes, I want all that cool stuff. Yes, no, spot, skip. Yes, there we go. As I was saying, this stuff has improved remarkably over the last 5 or 6 years. Like, remember, like in the early days, this whole Bluetooth connecting your phone thing, very much hit and miss. It was like you go search for the phone. A lot of them wouldn't allow you to do it while the car was actually in motion. It's a little bit naughty to do it like that, but anyways, so some of them wouldn't allow you to do it while the car was in motion, and then you like go Bluetooth and it would just like scan. It would take like a minute, sometimes 2 minutes for your phone to like actually pop up. It's like it spends 90 seconds scanning the environment for phones and then sort of displays the result. This is a remarkable improvement on that, in that you kind of go search for phone and it just displays the results as they appear. So the tech is getting a lot better. As far as I can see, this car has a Bang & Olufsen sound system. You know what that means, right?
All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know.
So this is not going to do it justice on the camera, but it is crystal clear.
You don't know the half of the abuse. All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Stacked away, just because we check the guns up.
That is such a good sound system. The clarity, the sort of the midtones and sort of upper level is really clear. But the bass is like really solid without any kind of distortion in it either. It's just incredible. In fact, I'm gonna start filming and listen to more music. So I've been configuring a bunch of phones that need to be installed for a client now. It's like a web phone. There's a phone back here somewhere. One of those. And they're all plugged in over there. Web really is cool. Like, if you've got a phone, you plug it into the internet and you pretty much put some details on the phone and boom, it works. Link some O2 numbers to it and you can make phone calls like a normal phone. So we dish out quite a few of these. We're still kind of trying to iron out some of the kinks in deploying VoIP phones, but by and large, they just work really well. That's Nick walking with a bin on top of his head. Not sure whether I should be worried or not. Cool. So I know that cars are not like a one size fits all for everybody. Different things appeal to different people. For me, small, agile, fast cars with good sound you can crank it up, and you can just like short bursts of sort of performance and power. It's like, that does it for me. That's just like, that is my ultimate. Just having a car like this with the sound system that it's got, and just having an absolute jaw everywhere you drive. You don't have to go fast. It's not like top end stuff. We're not sort of outside of the limits of the law. It's just those 0 to 60s, 0 to 80s, when you kind of get a gap and you let the traffic go and there's sort of an empty piece of road, and you just kind of floor it and jump to, 60, 80, 100, whatever. It's like, to me, that's just such a cool way to drive. Oh, the other thing that's happening this weekend is Azerbaijan, the Baku race. For those of you not into Formula One, you can probably end it over here. For those of you who are into Formula One, remember last year, Baku, where Seb drove into the back of Hamilton, and Seb and Lewis wanted to have a little punch up afterwards, but they didn't, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, so Azerbaijan is like a really, really tight little track, and it's going to be interesting to see what happens this weekend. I've started doing a thing, well, I've decided to start. Tonight will be the first time I do it. I kept last year's race on my PVR, so I'm going to sit down tonight and rewatch last year's race so I can remember everything that happened. And then tomorrow the practices start, so I'll watch practice 1, 2 and 3, and then I'll watch qualifying, and then I'll watch the actual race. This is like a hell of a lot of Formula One to watch on a weekend. No complaints from my side, but it's quite a lot of motor racing for some people. I just really enjoy it. I really dig all the nuances. I dig all the sort of details around who's doing what, and kind of the details of the teams. And I'm quite keen to see how it works out watching last year's race and then watching this year's race on the same weekend. Whether there's kind of, I'll let you know on Monday whether there's any kind of benefit to doing it that way. But for now, I think that's it. Cheers.